everybody. This is Jody, the Crazy for Christmas Lady. And today I'd like to talk about what makes Christmas special at your house. You know, for me, Christmas is special with sentimental items, kind of traditional items. And so I have a lot of those throughout my home. Now, one example of this is the wreath that I have here. So this wreath was actually made by my grandma's brother in 1975. He gave it to her as a gift. He enjoyed making these wreaths. He made a ton of these wreaths and either gave them away as gifts or sold them. And so this wreath was handed down to my mother and then to me. I've changed out the ribbon. The ribbon was a red velvet originally and it got a little bit tired over the years. So I've changed it out to a ribbon that goes more with my decor. And every time I see this wreath, you know, it brings back fond memories of when my great uncle would come to visit. They would come from Toledo, Ohio, and come down to visit us. And so I like to have this here because it brings back fond memories. Now, you see the ornament on the other side, that's a special ornament to me as well. That ornament hung on my grandma's Christmas tree. It says Merry Christmas. It's very old. She always put it on her Christmas tree. And so I have it highlighted here on just a single ornament stand. Now, I generally have these ornament stands matching, but I just wanted to display a couple of different styles of them here, a couple different colors. They make them at different heights as well so that you can, you know, use the different heights for the different sizes of ornaments. Now, you say, well, I don't have anything old, or maybe I don't like old things. So start some new traditions at your home. You know, this ornament, my husband and I went on a vacation out west, the western states, and we went through South Dakota. We stopped at Wall Drug, and they had these wonderful retro-looking Christmas ornaments. And so I knew right away that I just had to have one. Now what I do is on the back of this ornament, I have written the year that we went on the vacation and where we were going. So we went through Wyoming and Colorado and so forth. And so I put that on the back so that I can remember that. So every time that I see this ornament, it's going to bring back those fond memories. Now, another item that I have is this screen printed sign. So I've gone with the theme of red trucks this year in my home. And what's really neat is to get a group together to do something like this, a project like this that everybody can take to their own home, and then date that and have everybody sign it on the back. And so every time that I use that, then I would remember, you know, who was there and the great time that we had. And so I like to use sentimental items. So if you don't have any kind of thing like that, start your own new tradition. You know, kids just love it when you have something that you do every year. Now, I know there's one tradition that I've heard of, and that is the glass pickle. So you can hide a glass pickle in your Christmas tree or in your decor somewhere. And then on Christmas morning when the kids come down, the first one to find the pickle will get a special treat, maybe a candy or something like that. So kids remember that kind of thing. So it's really neat to have special things. Maybe you all have matching pajamas that you wear at Christmas time. Maybe you all have a special breakfast. You know, I know a family that does cinnamon rolls. They always come down to fresh cinnamon rolls on Christmas morning. But that's the neatest thing, just to have a tradition, something that your family does every year. So that's something to think about. You know, you have some time until next Christmas. So think about either starting a new tradition or maybe passing on an old tradition. And so with that, I need to ask you to do a couple things for me if you would. First of all, if you could like my video, if you could share it with your friends, if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of when the next videos post. You know, a sneak peek, our next video is going to be a Christmas tour of my kitchen, and it's going to be awesome. So please make sure that you hit that bell so you're notified when that video posts. Let's keep this Christmas celebration going.